So noticing that the body is not functioning as before, and taking actions, making an appointment with a doctor maybe, or whatever, or not. It's just this. It's just what's happening. This so-called noticing that the body is functioning differently or not functioning. It's just simply what's happening. But there is no separated you doing the noticing of the functioning of this physical body. There's no separated you seeing that or noticing that or recognizing that the body is just slightly off, so to say, that it's not functioning as it should. And taking an action, you know, to look it up, to go to a doctor maybe, or not, or to wait it out, or, you know, even worries may just simply arise. It's just what's happening. So there's no doer of the action. You know, making an appointment with a doctor is just done. There's no separated doer of the making of an appointment. There's just the body-mind combination, so to say, the human system functioning, making an appointment with a doctor or not, or waiting it out. But there's no separated you in this body to be found doing all that. There's just simply taking action. There's no separated doer taking the action or not taking the action. It's all just naturally, innocently happening. The recognizing that the functioning of this body is slightly different, or that it's not functioning well, as is claiming that it's not functioning well or functioning differently, is already innocently this. The assumptions, the conclusions, the comparing the functioning of this so-called body today, comparing it with last year, last week, with a so-called memory, all that is just innocently this already. There's no you involved in whatever is happening. There's just a human system functioning perfectly, innocently, and there's no you in this human system doing anything for that matter. It's just working on its own. You know, making an appointment, comparing, wondering what is going on. It's just all innocently happening. There's no separated you involved in this. There's no in this. There's no one in this physical structure. There's just mental activity, so to say, physical activity, and it all plays out just innocently. So noticing that the body is not functioning well and claiming it not functioning well, or calling it not functioning well, instead of calling it functioning well, is already just simply this. Those assumptions and conclusions and comparing just innocently fall like rain, as there's no separated noticer and no separated doer of whatever is happening. There's no you who is aware. There's no you who knows anything. At the same time, there's just simply knowing. So some may claim there's no knowing. Well, if you owe them $30 and you give 20 back instead of 30, they know it's 10 less. So this kind of playing hide and seek with knowing and not knowing is just simply what's happening already. Knowing what $20 is or $30 and the difference is just simply what's happening. It's natural. 30 is 30, 20 is 20. But there's no separated knower of this. It's all just simply this, whatever is happening. There's no one separated from the directness of this. So claiming there's totally no knowing is just another so-called knowing. There's definitely so-called knowing of what word means and how to put food in your mouth and how to work and how to go to the toilet. But there's no you involved in this so-called knowing as a separated knower. There's just simply this, whatever is happening innocently already.